Welcome to Kahuna Trading. We're taking a look at Kahuna EA. This is currently the M5 version, which we're still in development on, but I'm using it because it presents a price a little quicker than the M15. And we're trying to figure out entries here. It might actually be easier to do this on the M15, but kind of want to see if we can get a look at price moving along, and I can only do the simulator on one time frame. So we're with GBP AUD today. Support, resistance. Here's our extreme. We're currently not at the extreme. We currently have a lot of room on both sides. We're low here. We're not down at the bottom yet. We could put a buy in down here, and let's say we'll put one in. So around 82. Let's 82.18. Let's put it in somewhere around here. We put a buy in. So we're going to need a stop, and we do have a line down here. For now, let's put our stop right at the furthest Kahuna line. So there's considerably more support above here. So we have some options. We're not in the money, obviously. How bad is this? Let's see, 82.9, 148. So we've got about 50-60 pip stop loss right here. Plus we do have a little bit of a buffer here. Oh, the other thing is we put our buy in, and then we have to add 6 pips to that also, wherever it is. Now we could say we were awesome stuff we bought at the bottom, but we kind of didn't do that. We kind of bought over here. So let's put it at 15. Just to be honest. Okay, so we could have made a little money in here. And a little money can be a lot. Just want to point that out. Depending on how much risk you are able to take on. See, we're in the money again by I'm not sure how many pips at this point. It's a little hard to tell in MT4, but we are playing with fire a little bit here because this should probably hold. These blue lines hold pretty good. If the blue lines come below our stop, we probably either want to adjust or adjust our stop. Oh no, never lower your stop. Well, depends on how much you know about the market. For one thing, I'll just say right here, it's that if you have enough capital, you can win every trade. So we'll talk about that right now. It's actually pretty easy. The trouble is you have to know which way the market's going. So if you're losing, let's say, so now where did we get to? We got up to 62 from where? 15? Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. Took a couple hours. There's probably some news in there. So what are you looking for in terms of targets? I like to look at what's reasonable, what the market is offering. Right now what the market is offering is this. Oh, it could offer this. And it may. From this chart, it's a little tough to tell whether or not we're bullish or bearish. So that's one of the big challenges, and that's actually something we're working on, is to develop some other EAs that help you determine that. But here, we're trying to work without it. I'm trying to work with bare bones here. See if we can actually make money. And here it is. Here's what Mr. Market's offering. And so we hit the white line. We went a little further. Let's say our profit was right here at the white line. So we'll just pause them. Pause. 15 to 89. It's not a bad trade there. And we didn't mark exactly where we started. I think it was back in here. It was around this time period. It's about 4 hours in the market. I think we endured some doldrums in here, and things are just about to take off. We're in the positive realm now. See, everybody gets all excited and goes, yeah, we're going north, man. Yeah, but we don't know for how long or for how far. And, you know, even if you have miraculous system that tells you every little jot and tittle, there's no guarantees. And so, so this was not a bad trade. Now let's just reevaluate from here. You know, we could do it while the market's flying along, but just since we paused and I'm sitting here, I don't feel like firing it back up yet, because we're going to have to make a decision. Do we want to go short? Where's our stop loss going to be? So let's say we got our profit and things are heading south, right? And we decide we're going to jump in here at 63 minus 6. It's going to be like 57. So we're going to have to move it up. 57. Now this is all hypothetical. And then here, we're going to put our stop loss right there. May not be ideal, but I'm just playing with things here just for fun. We're on the way down. We made it to here. We may go higher. We put in a sell order. I should switch these because, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is for now, because, in fact, since it stopped, I think I'm just going to add another line here. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Yay, orange. Let's do that. And I think while we're at it, I'm going to do the same thing with these. Because I'm doing this because all the other outlines are not dotted, and I'd prefer to be able to see these better here. So, okay, good. We're all set now. So we're going to put our take profit here at the white line. You know, it depends on how you're feeling, right? You could put it at the gray line. How would that be? That would be 57. It's not a bad profit right here. Should we let it run? And we can always adjust and change things on the fly if we want to, so let's let it rip. And I'm going to speed it up now. We're going to let it run a little faster. And we'll see. I may pause at some point here. So, okay, we're making money now. We're short. And we got close. Oh, we got real close. Boom, we got hit. Now we could have gone all the way to the white line. Let's pause again. Now, you know, everyone's going, yay, let's buy Kahuna EA. And I should be happy that you're feeling that way, right? And trust me, I want you to enjoy working with this. But I just have to say, you know, somehow the way the market's been going here, this is working, right? But there's no guarantees. I'm not promising that all you have to do is buy the white line and then sell the white line. It's It might be that simple, but I don't think so. Sorry. We're having fun here today. We're looking and we're just trying to get ideas. So let's turn it around again. So we got to here, we made our profit, and it was decent, right? So, and that happened over a pretty short period of time, actually. It's 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, another 4 hours, right? Now I could just go straight up for 4 hours, not just for 4 hours, but for 4 days. It could basically go pretty much straight up. So we'll gotta watch your butt here now. Okay, but let's say we're in the zone here, and let's say we're hot stuff this time. Price is currently trading at 81.37, 81.40. We'll put it at 46. So we're buying at 46. $48's fine. That's cool. We'll just leave it there. I don't mind. We'll give it some fudge room, and we'll put our take profit. We'll put it here because we're not greedy, right? We don't have to get everything. We can leave some on the table, and then we're going to bring our stop loss down here, and we'll have to adjust that somewhere. And well, you know, I could start it up. I'm going to show you what happens if you. Well, you can't actually do this, but if the market was moving slowly and there was no ticks, if I go like this. See, we need a tick in order to recalculate the values for what we're doing here, because everything is calculated on the fly, tick by tick by tick. Every single tick, we are recalculating everything. And so you can see it does not redraw all the values until we get another tick. And so it's actually a good thing that it doesn't redraw, because it actually proves to you that we're not just playing monkey business here. Until we get another tick, nothing is going to update. And so while we're here, I'm going to adjust this. We'll just put it on the bottom line. I like that bottom line because it's pretty rare for the market to actually blast through there. It can, it will, but it's rare. So okay, let's fire it up again. We're low, so we're gonna hope that we don't get down here. Now we could just stay dragging across the bottom for days and days. It can happen. So but we have our stop loss in place. And how big is the stop loss? 48. Yeah, it's sizable, but you know, you kind of need some room. You kind of need some room. So 81.50 we could call it. What the heck? Let's make this easy. We'll put it on 50 if we can get it on there. 50 is good enough. 77, so maybe 75 or so, you know. So it's 75 pip stop loss, which is approximately 20% at Awanda, which is my current broker. But you could get better performance out of some other brokers probably, but that's where we're at for now. Okay, so let's fire it up. I'm going to let it run. Let's see what speed we're at. We're kind of cranking along here. We'll let it run. And then I'll stick by the pause button. We'll see how close we get now. Market's being a little tricky here. So now if we were Richmond, I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying if we were, we could buy some more lower, and you know, we might get some better deals here. We could adjust. I'm just gonna say we could do this. I want to move this down. We're now making money again. Now we were making money. now we're kind of in trouble here. Let's see if we can get a better perspective here. Now, if you really want to play this carefully, you can keep this guy down here by the purple. We're in the money now. So we could move back to here, since that is support. We're definitely doing much better. Let's just freeze for a moment. How much better are we doing right now? We're at 81.50. This is at 82.70, right? So we're at 120 pip gain right now. Trust me, I did not plan any of this out. I'm just sitting here experimenting, and so I plan to make a lot of videos like this, and I want to do it with some different pairs, and hopefully we'll run into some anomalies where things don't work out so great, because I'd be really surprised if it works out this easily. That would be kind of a mind blower to me, but anything's possible. Okay, so let's say we take our 120 pips. We've kind of worked our way up. We've been up here, we're up here. It's time to turn it around again, right? So 82.70. Let's say we took profit, 120 pips. We're going to do a sell now. We'll use this one, I guess. Nah, we'll keep the way we've been doing it. All right. We're selling here. 64, maybe. Man, it's tough in here. I'm gonna have to do this. If we'll be able to see it. 64 is where we want to be, right about there, right? Yeah, then we're gonna have our take profit right in this vicinity, and then we're gonna move our stop loss out to the farthest reaches here. So we got 120 pips on this one. So here we go. We're running again, off and running, and the bull is definitely on the run here. So now we might want to move this out. Yeah, we're down the hole a bit here now. So I'm just playing the game here. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it's a little scary now, because there's a lot of room to the upside here. Now we can wait. And here's a really cool thing. Let's say you are Richmond. You've got a nice bankroll. You're well funded. We can wait until the white line gets considerably further away if we like, and only add to this trade if price gets to the white line. Now that's a really cool thing, because that could do wonders for your what do you want to call it? Wonders for your record. So now if you're feeling a little more like you're trusting the system here, you could move your stop loss back in here. And we may have to move it, so we got to stay on top of this here. But now let's say we did do some kind of dollar cost averaging here. We added to the trade, and now our position is far better because we're smart. We put a very small trade on to begin with, and we save 90% of the actual trading capital for just such instances where we might need it in order to assist with our position. Because really, trust me, this is how it's done. no one wants to be this far in the hole, especially like right now. Bad news, we're a long ways from home here. Our take profit is way far away. And so, given the situation, there's a lot missing in what's going on here. So far, we've managed to keep our stop from getting hit, but we're also quite a ways from home here. Now, that may not last forever because you see what's going on now. Mr. Market has now decided we're going the other way. So now we have a couple options. Now, it may not stay this way, and Mr. Market can be very tricky, and that's all I can say. At this point, I could say more, but I'm not gonna. So we're not really even within range yet, So we probably want to keep our stop somewhere within range here. Try to spread this out so we can get a look at what's going on here. Mostly, we're just trying to watch the market and careful. We got to be really careful now. We want to keep it outside that extreme. Yeah, see, we got close, and that was likely a takeout stops on the way down because it was a huge blast up. They usually do something like that. And look, we're patient. We're getting paid now. Now we're not at our goal, but we could close the trade and reevaluate. So we managed to survive. We're still in the money right now. Things are moving in our favor, let's put it that way, because we're here now. Now it's starting to go the other way, but so we want to be careful about, we want to try to stay as safe as possible, but at the same time. So the point is at this point, we could have exited our trade. We could exit it again right now, and it's possible if we're patient enough here. We might even hit our take profit, especially if we adjust it into here, right? Somewhere that's a little more reasonable, because in general, actually, the market doesn't tend to go to extremes. It can. But have you seen it do that yet? It did move pretty far up in the northern direction. We had to adjust, of course. And now we're losing money here. We got to keep our stop out here. Well, we're not losing money, but we're on paper at least. So we had several opportunities to get out of this trade, and there's another one. I don't know that we're going to turn bearish, but. So what are we doing now? Okay, let's reevaluate again. Well, we're up to about 24 minutes on this video, so I think we managed to ride the wave. Oh, sure, it wasn't fun the whole time. Now it's fun. It's fun every time we stopped because we were in the money. We actually made it into the money. Took a while, patience, sleeping. Maybe you weren't there when it came into the money because you're busy, you're working, you're sleeping, your family or whatever's going on, right? So maybe you weren't there to capture, unless, of course, you were adjusting, which we did not do on this last trade. You were adjusting. Now you might have had to adjust this a couple points where you might not have been there, so you might have got hit. This is ideal here because we actually are sitting here watching it all go down. Life may not be so kind to you and your account. So I'm just trying to point out, it may look easy, but trust me, in the real world here, we're gonna have challenges unless God help us, someday we figure out how to work together. Oh my God. Maybe through Kahuna we can find some way to team up here and call each other or warn each other or something. Somebody keep watch sometimes and somebody keep watch another time, you know? Wouldn't it be nice? Help each other. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get off the soapbox now. I'm going to hang up. It's time to hang it up. Every trade was a winner, sort of, if you happen to be there for all of the winning scenarios and took care of business. So, anyway, well, that was fun. And we'll look forward to doing the next one. All right, from Kahuna Trading. Peace, love. Kahuna.